A viral video from a Black Lives Matter protest in Cajon, California has been making the rounds on social media. A man wearing a Make America Great Again hat, I guess you're not allowed to wear those, was in attendance, and he was attacked by an angry mob. We showed you part of that video earlier. Let's check that out again.
You're at an event where people don't support Donald Trump at all. Because Donald Trump doesn't care about our mission. Get out of here.
I was just hit in the back of the head simply for the hat that I'm wearing. It was that simple. I was just wearing a hat. Hey, man. Hey, that's my personal property. Over to that. Hey, what the man? Hey. I'm being assaulted just for the hat I'm wearing.
Shame on you.
I'm being assaulted.
Shame on you.
I was just attacked, man.
Now, at this point, they shoved him down on the ground. And here's another video taken from a bystander, by a bystander, from a different angle. Watch this. The man in that video is Feras Jabro, and he joins me right now in studio. Feras, welcome to the show. You had to be scared for your life.
Oh, 100%. Honestly, there were times, when I went to the ground, I absolutely thought those were going to be the last moments of my life. Mm-hmm. The way I was chased, the way I was being punched before that, I literally couldn't believe what was happening to me, and I did fear for my life, absolutely.
Did you sustain any injuries that you ended up seeking medical attention for?
Yeah, absolutely. In the heat of the moment, there was so much adrenaline pumping through my body that I didn't even realize. But my left ankle had a mild sprain. When I fell to the ground, my right hand also sustained a sprain, my wrist. I had bruises all over the left side of my body from being stomped on and kicked. And then my legs also just got a little cut up, but overall, thank God, mentally and physically, I'm doing okay.
Well, we're glad that you are able, at least enough, to make it in here. Is anybody going to be prosecuted for this?
At the moment, because of for the fear of the safety of my family and myself, and I have received multiple death threats, I'm not going through with processing any charges or filing any charges. And we did have a complete security system installed in our house, alarms, cameras. The extent of the threats have gotten that bad, and for the fear of revenge, mm-hmm. I actually haven't gone through and filed any reports.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Gosh, I hope at least the death threats will help you get your concealed carry so that you can keep your family safe. That's kind of scary. Have you heard from Mr. Trump? Does anyone know about this? Has anyone reached out to you from the campaign?
So yes, I actually had someone from the California Trump campaign reach out to me through Facebook, and he did say that Trump has seen the video. It has been put on the national campaign memo, so they are aware of what happened. And as of right now, it seems like I'll be getting 2 signed Donald Trump hats, one to frame and cherish forever, and one to wear, because I won't let anybody stifle my First Amendment right.
That's awesome. It seems like, though, that if this had happened in the converse, say, for example, it was a mm-hmm. Hillary Clinton supporter who had this happen, you told me as you came in here, and I was a little shocked to hear this, I think you're a little shocked by this too, this is the first national television show you've been on. Where's the national media on this? Why don't they care? And how do you think things would be different if it was Hillary Clinton's supporter?
Oh, Doctor, I'm so glad you brought this up, because I discuss this a lot with my friends extensively, which is, if this was a group of 300 or so white people who attacked a African-American supporter wearing a Hillary Clinton hat, it would immediately, mm-hmm. without faltering, mm-hmm. be on CNN, MSNBC. The entire mainstream media would be covering this with a headline saying, racist white people mm-hmm. attacked Black Trump supporter. There would be all-out war. It mm-hmm. would be really bad.
Right.
And the thing is here, it's just the opposite, but instead of receiving that kind of reaction or any kind of mainstream media, coverage, and which is also just, very weird, saying that on Facebook alone I have 20 million views, this is something that is so weird to me that the mainstream media wouldn't pick this up, but I guess it shows, kind of like Donald Trump says, the corrupt media.
And that they do have their claws into the establishment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Now, in your ethnic background is interesting, though, just for the point of this conversation, because most of us want to be colorblind out there. We don't really want to be looking at what color someone is. But your ethnic background is interesting because...
Yeah, so actually a lot of people assumed I was a Hispanic supporter. Really what I am is I'm a proud Chaldean Catholic American, and the Chaldean people are the Catholic people from Iraq. We're a nice, small, peace-loving community in El Cajon. Everything we do revolves around family, church. You don't hear a lot about the Chaldeans even in El Cajon just because of, we're a very nice, peace-loving people. And the thing is with my ethnic background is the reason I love this country so much. My father came to this country when he was 17 years of age. He didn't speak a word of the English language. He didn't have a penny in his pocket. And day one, the day he got off the airplane, the only time he's ever been on an airplane, in that same hour, he went to work at a store. And from that day to now, he works every single day, and he exemplifies what it is to have a successful American dream. And he did all of that, and he loves this country, same as my mom. Both, American citizens, naturalized, and love the country. And they did all of that just so that myself and my sister could have a happy life.
You don't fit in any of the demographic groups that are supposed to be supporting Mr. Trump. We hear that millennials don't support Mr. Trump. We certainly hear that any minorities don't support Mr. Trump. We hear that immigrant families aren't supporting Mr. Trump. Why are you supporting Mr. Trump?
Oh, I have so many reasons that I'm supporting Mr. Trump, and I could lay them all out for you.
Well, maybe how did you come to look at this? I mean, most millennials, frankly, don't even pay attention.
Absolutely, that's a great question. So, actually, day one of the campaign, June 16th, 2015, he came down that escalator and he, made his speech. From that moment, I knew, I said, this is the guy that is going to fix the country. I knew from that day. And the thing is, people think of millennials, they think of Bernie supporters, or people think of millennials and, someone who is a Hillary supporter. But I can tell you, I just did a Reddit Ask Me Anything, the same one that Donald Trump did an Ask Me Anything on. And I can't tell you, within an hour, I received about 5,000 private Reddit messages. And I can't tell you how many of those were people saying, we're with you, I'm millennials for Trump, all of that.
I'm so glad that you're okay and that you're here. Thank you for being with us.